Good evening. Welcome to another Zelda 1 Randomizer Random Percent Tournament race. I'm John Tabin. Joining me in the commentators booth is Adaginos. Good evening, HM.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing, John?
I am great. We got a race tonight between Ta909 and Shatty. If you're newer to Zelda 1 Randomizer, you might not know about TA909, but during around 2017, 2018, he was one of the very best Zelda 1 Randomizers players in the community. He real life got in the way. He took a break for a couple of years, and he did very well in his first match against Sausage Link. And now he faces Shatty, who has been here the whole time, getting better and better. So should be an interesting race. HN, you raced TA back in the day, I'm sure.
Oh yes, I've raced most of these guys. TA was one of those guys that man, you'd be like, dude, I am flying, and then he'd be like, not done, and you're like, wait, what? Yeah, he's a fantastic racer. So both of these guys are, like you were saying, Shatty's been around, and his experience has gotten real good too. So we should have a really good matchup. We should be starting here soon. Random percent though, great tournament, lots of fun flags to deal with, to interpret as you go through the scene.
Yeah, and that is the name of the game.
Oh, that's a horrible start screen.
We are starting with the wand, the magical sword, and all the Triforces except for level 1 and either level 7 or 8, depending on whether the dungeon 7 through 8 roll second quest, first quest, or shapes. So if anyone hasn't caught it, the whole idea behind random percent is most of the flags are set to 50-50. So they kind of have to figure out the rules of the game as they go along. The one thing we do know, it takes 8 Triforces to enter level 9, except in this case, they start with a random number of Triforces, in this case, the ones we saw. So that's why they're checking these like second quest and first quest spots. They don't know what the overworld quest is going to be yet. And TA finding level 7 at vanilla first quest level 6 spot, and Shatty routing exactly the same. Now you may notice that magical sword they started with does not have the correct sprite. The reason that sprite is glitched is because of there's a flag called Replace White Sword Magical Sword with bomb upgrades, which was really designed for swordless flag sets, but it's in the mix with the random percent, and it messes with the sword sprites if you start with a sword, even though the swords have been removed from the item pool. So that's why the swords look funny. But they are starting with magical sword for sure, which should make Shatty happy.
Oh, shapes.
Oh, we got shapes at least for levels level 7 through 8.
Yeah, we definitely have a mixed quest overworld as well. Neither of the grave spots pushed, so that's a pretty clear indicator. And a candle here for TA. That's a pretty nice find early on.
Now I always mix them up. Okay, yeah, the Triforce did not light up when he got the compass. So yeah, they started with the level 7 Triforce. The level 8 is the one they needed. TA, as soon as he saw it was shape 7, he moved on and kept exploring the overworld. Shatty deciding to dig, which is kind of a gamble. I think Shatty takes a lot of gambles, and he's a fun player to watch because of that. But
yeah,
not spending too much more time here.
He tried to Kanana key and unfortunately got bought by a fireball and just decides to call it quits, which is probably a good play. He's gonna find his candle here as well and start moving along the overworld. Gonna end up with a recorder spot here at level 2 with no recorder, but I love these little bomb sprites. It's so good.
Yeah, that lake at first quest level 2, second quest level 3 means that we have at least a mixed quest overworld. Possible. Well, it has to be a mixed quest overworld because some of the second quest push blocks weren't opening. So that means that things that are in one quest but not the other may or may not be there. So they have to check kind of everything.
I feel like we might have shuffle drop groups on as well. There's our power bracelet.
Yeah, TA finding the power bracelet under the Armos, and the any roads are shuffled, so that power bracelet is going to open at least 4 places that aren't any roads.
Some nice locations there.
6 Triforce's wand and magical sword certainly. Depending, I mean, you see that and you say, well, this seed's going to be over in 20 minutes. Well, we haven't seen either of the dungeons we need. Who knows?
We had what? We had one a couple of days ago where we started with 7 Triforces. It was an hour 45. So
yeah.
never be. And there is a book, so we have a boomstick seed as well.
Oh, was the book in the shop?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that means that if they scrape together the money to buy it, that wand will shoot explosions. Now, with Mixed Quest Overworld, there's a mixed first and a mixed second. We don't know if they're going to be the money distribution that you see in Second Quest, where there's only 1 big secret, or in First Quest, where there are 3, which could make a difference on whether that book purchase is a viable option. Old Man has a bomb upgrade along the coast. That could indicate an unshuffled white sword, except, well, you know, the cave shuffled, but not the white sword, and is the white sword item. Except it's the bomb upgrade that replaced the white sword. If that
Finally some bombs for one of our players here.
And someone making a good point. In addition to Boomstick, the book can be modified by a couple other flags. One of them is Atlas with shapes in the mix. That could be huge to have the maps as soon as you walk into dungeons. So if they can get the money together, that might be something they're thinking about.
Yeah, up to 111 now. Hit a door repair as well, but and Shatty loses a gamble, unfortunately. But hey, why not take a that door took me a fortnight to make. Hardy hard. Yeah, getting close. Man, I would have to say I would probably instantly go buy the book, even not having keys sitting around or anything. That early of a boomstick, but also could be maps, is just too valuable. Only the 1 dungeon so far. More money. It's 10, 50 away. TA's got some bombs, so he'll be able to check some locations here now. Bunch of small money. Yeah, both these guys taking pretty different routes through the overworld, which is nice to see. Some of that had to do with, obviously, resources that popped up when they did. TA got a candle earlier and kind of moved around that way, as we do see our second 100 large secrets. That means we are in a first quest mixed overworld. Nice for these guys, means they'll be able to find that boomstick pretty easy. But, you know, Shatty got bombs, which meant he was able to take up here towards the northeast pretty quick. And so, you know, kind of a little bit of divergence is nice to see.
Level 3.
Yeah, this is definitely a level 3. No more creeps with the wand. Well,
that might mean totally unshuffled items if the wand is in level 6.
Be so fantastic if it was if it was deceptive and it was not right.
If we've seen 2 hints that indicate vanilla item shuffle, but in fact they're deceptive. Yeah, I guess
unlikely, but that would be pretty.
For now, our tracker is assuming truthful hints, but we will obviously update that if it turns out not to be the case, because deceptive hints are a possibility. Now
this looks like vanilla 4.
Yeah, we got 4, we got 3.
This looks like vanilla 3. And also the Stealthos, which I believe were those little thingy-majiggers there, were not shooting sword beams, so... and the ropes actually weren't super ropes, they'd have been transformed, so we don't have any second quest dungeons. but it is a vanilla first half, 1 through 6. I say that's not right for level 3, so maybe it is shapes.
Yeah, I mean, what I have noticed, it's vanilla dungeon palettes. Like, this is the same palette as First Quest level 3, but I'm not so sure about the shape.
I was just kind of going off of where level 4 starts pretty much. I didn't have a map, but this little spot below would be kind of where the little book is in level 3. But yeah, it looks like we have full shapes. So if that book is an atlas, it will turn out to be pretty. Meanwhile, TA just blowing through the overworld. He got a key out of level 4, ducked out, finds level 5. Not even gonna give it the time of day. Interesting.
Yeah, I think very different strategies here. Shatty's poking around for items. TA is on a mission to find 1 and 8. So we'll see which pays off.
Yeah, I mean, both have their merits, right?
Right.
You might find something that you need, but I think the general consensus for a lot of people is to get your Triforces and check out level 9 ASAP, because Ganon may not be required, which is why that is my remorse flag.
Yeah.
Because I hate spending an extra 30 seconds in a dungeon and losing because Ganon's not required. Just because you can walk into him. So, but that is a very real possibility.
Now, if it is unshuffled items and they do need there's level 9. If it is unshuffled items and they do need the level 1 Triforce, it might be worth spending a little time there to get the bow. And you could make a similar logic for digging 4, which TA took a pass on, but with so little to explore, they may not even need the ladder.
Yeah, and I mean, outside of that hint for Shatty, I don't think the runners really have any kind of indicative information on what the dungeon items could actually be.
Yeah,
I think TA is just
clerks with the ladder.
Well, I mean, that should be a pretty big hint that...
Unless all the hints we've seen are lying. I
mean...
Yeah. Unless all the hints we've seen are lying, the item shuffle seems pretty vanilla.
3 for 3 deceptive hints? I don't know. Yeah, so it looks like we have solid vanilla, which Shatty knows. I don't think TA really has that information yet. Yeah. But good stuff for Shatty. That means he knows he can just pretty much ignore everything but 1 and possibly level 4. And when you're in 8, you might look for an any key, just because keys seem to be a little bit slow start this time around. But I bet you he wishes he bought those hints instead of the other ones, so that he would have money for Boomstick. Because with this spot right here, he would have had money to pick up Boom. Because there's 100 secret coming up. But such is life.
That's our tracker, Zos19, in the background, going ahead and filling in all those items on the assumption that they will be in the same levels they are in the vanilla game, which is 50-50 when this flag's set.
Yep. Enjoy your nap, buddy.
Yeah. Well, it still has to click buttons when they actually find something.
We're actually in the same spot on the overworld, which is pretty cool. I mean, like, magical stored freaking wand and a non-zero HPC. Like, dang, that's a great. And it's a boomstick now too. Like.
Now the question is, where is this level 1 and 8? Because they've done covered quite a bit of ground without. There we are.
You ask and you receive. And it is, in fact, an atlas. Man.
Of course, I was crossing my fingers for it to be, like something crazy, like a raft block with chain reaction or quarter block or something crazy. But no, just the next thing they had to get to. So
it still could be. That heart being in that room means that we could actually have item shuffle on. So Triforces won't be in their normal room unless they happen to land there.
Shatty finds the map, which TA had by virtue of buying the book and having that flag roll on. So, not a big level to dig. Now, HN, in this situation, do you dig for the bow, or do you take the Triforce and go if you see it first?
Depends on keys, because keys are a real problem, and Shatty doesn't have any bombs either, so he's basically going to have to bail on this level right now, unfortunately.
Ooh.
I think keys are going to be a problem both ways, and yeah, TA is going to have to leave also.
It's so funny, because first quest level 1 usually gives you a ton of keys, but if the shape's randomized, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, by virtue of that shape, it's just, I mean, he's going to Kananiki here. Maybe. These fireball statues are jerks.
He did it.
Nice. But then he's going to run into the same problem. I think Shatty, or TA ran up here and there was nothing for him to do, so he had to bail. Buy those hints. There you go. Do it. Well, yeah, good call. Save.
Yeah, that's right. He's right next to start where they start. So.
Yeah, so this is going to give him the same information, which is good. There's one. Maybe two. Gonna buy a third? He's gonna take the third just to be sure. Alright.
Kind of seems coming to the conclusion that we have already come to, and retrying so he gets that money right back.
Trying to get some bombs. There they are. So now we can go back and do that Dodongo room, which TA did not have access to because he didn't key upward. So we might be able to see a little bit more progress here for Shatty. Oh, so there's the Triforce. So maybe TA got the Triforce because he was in this room.
I didn't see the... If he did, I mean, chat can correct us. I missed it if he did, because I didn't think he... I didn't think he had a, fanfare. And
I didn't either, but it's just really weird because he was in the room before it. There's nothing blocking him from getting up, so maybe he just didn't clear it or he got wall mastered. Oh, he didn't kill a wall master. Well, that hurts.
Ooh.
Yeah, wall masters are jerks. I hate wall masters in this game, man.
Yeah, when TA comes back and finds that he missed that, he missed it by a wall master.
It's a tough choice here for Shatty. He has 3 rooms left. He's just gonna bail.
Yeah.
That one is just, it's terrible. Actually, this is a good call if he does what I think he's gonna do. And saves his key, and he's gonna go back and see which way he needs to go. Because he's got 2 key doors and only 3 rooms, and the way this one's shaped, it's just a jerk. So
Yeah.
I like this call. It takes an extra 30 seconds, but it saves you your key and makes sure that you make the correct choice. Unless you actually need a secondary key in order to get to the correct room.
Now, TA in 6, I'm not sure why.
Dude, that's a nasty looking 6-2. That's like a 7 that got its face kicked in. I mean, yeah, the only thing that's in here is a wand, right?
Yeah. Unless, I mean, TA was away for a couple of years there. He might have missed the nuances of the flags. He may be thinking maybe it's the ladder like in second quest 6 or something. But no, Shapes is always first quest logic on things like that. So
he could be key hunting as well.
That's a good point too. He might just be looking for keys.
And Shatty's gonna run into. Well, there's one extra room down here too. So yeah, this is a nasty. Oh, hi. Never mind. There's the bow. Okay, that's worth the key. That was a second quest staircase, yes? I believe that was a horizontal
Oh yeah, it was the 3 horizontals. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
side quest rooms are on for sure.
Always makes it more interesting. So Shatty got a little bit of a leg up here. I mean, doesn't have a boomstick, but has the Triforce out of 1 and the bow. So, and here's level 8 up on Death Mountain, and man, again, you've got that... no keys, sorry.
TA, like... He knows the key's keeping him out of, well, it's keeping him out of the bow in 1. He may not know he left the Wallmaster behind with the Triforce in 1.
Oh my gosh, the free compass.
Ooh, and the boomstick opens a path, looks like.
Now, if the any key's on the path, I mean, what else could you ask?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if the any key's on the path, he's gonna catch up pretty fast, I think.
I feel like the boomstick makes Patras just as difficult as the book sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Because it's only the staff of the wand that hurts Patra. So the spell, the bomb explosion, just like the fire, only gets in the way for that fight.
Oh no!
Oh no! We need a ladder, so we're gonna have to go back to 4, which TA has seen.
But you need keys.
That's true. Maybe he'll get keys out of 4.
Unless there's a couple of bomb walls, but man, that's interesting. Oh, I love it. Well, at least we know there's no recorder blocks or raft or power bracelet or any of that stuff. We've seen 1, 8, and 9, and we know where 4 is. So we have all the pieces required at least. Just have to put it all together.
Now, Shatty hasn't seen 8 up in Death Mountain. Has he seen 9?
No, he's not seen 9 either.
Alright.
And there is level 4, and other than going left, he doesn't really have any options. Man, these dungeons are so linear and circular, it's terrible. Oh god! Well, that's a big hefty no. Gonna need a key. I guess I'd be looking for level 2 at this point. I mean, he knows where 5 and 6 are, and 7. Maybe you dip back into one of those and check it out for a key. Probably 5. It's usually pretty key saturated, so...
Question, chat, why doesn't this have hidden dungeon numbers? Because the nature of the random percent tournament is many flags, including the hidden dungeon numbers, are 50-50. In the race where they all said level question mark, that rolled on. In this one, it rolled off. But I didn't see it. What was it?
The Chevy room immediately at 5, and you can't go anywhere else.
No.
I love it. No keys for you.
Yeah, this is also the kind of problem that can really stress you out in the middle. Like, all right, Shatty's got level 9, but like, you know where everything is. You've seen everything. It's just keys, and you're thinking if the other guy took a slightly different path and got a bunch of keys, this could be over any minute. Like.
Yeah, when level 7 is your go-to to find keys, you know you've got a fun scene. At least the boomstick will allow him to clear out these Wizrobe rooms a little bit easier. Not a lot doing here.
Darkfall saying in chat he just clear out more of 8, but 8 had a ladder block Triforce, so to move forward he wanted to go towards level 4, and he couldn't get anywhere there, so it made total sense to leave 8, but...
Yeah, I mean, but it has an any key, and he had some options on directions to go.
That's true, but...
So, I mean, it's kind of 6 on one hand, half does on the other, but 7's not giving him anything either. I wonder if Fred is devious enough that the logic requires you to get the any key. I don't think so, but...
No. But logic doesn't take keys into account at all. You may have to buy a key to beat a seed.
Or in some cases, 12.
Yeah.
Hey, we got one. There's two. That's probably going to be enough for him. Well, Shatty making his round through Candle Row. So Shatty's got basically the same problem. If he's got to get some keys somewhere, he might take the route of once he finds level 8, checking it out for the any key. Interesting, opting for a potion at 4 hearts.
Well, he already knows that the white sword item's all it's going to give him is a bomb upgrade. So, or even if I'm misremembering and he's not the one who saw that hint, he knows he has the magical sword and doesn't need the white sword. So not much to do with hearts except safety. So early potion makes some sense.
All right, TA here in level 4. And is it this easy? No, it is not. Leaves the bombs on the ground. Knows that he doesn't need them for anything in particular anymore.
Shatty finding the wood sword and candle, which neither of them particularly useful to them right now.
I was hoping for a meat block there because that would be hilarious. And somehow the ladder was above the meat block.
Alright, where is this ladder? Come on.
Last room. Meanwhile, Shatty in the same dungeon, going to run into the same key problems as before. Actually, he has one. He might be able to complete this. Because TA, I forgot, bailed with that key, so... yeah.
Okay, yeah, TA came into 4 early, grabbed that key and left, and then ran out of keys, so...
Well, and here's the real kicker. He's actually going the right direction, because he doesn't know that there's a bomb wall there.
Yeah.
So he is going to find this ladder very, very quickly. That's amazing.
So the book atlas actually slowed TA down.
Yeah.
Gave Shatty a minute or two to catch up.
That's amazing. It's just weird how that works sometimes. I mean, we'll see if Boomstick makes a difference at the end of the day. And actually, Shatty has the money to go buy that now, and he knows where it is. And may do that. But with the current key problems, it might be one of those things where saving up and buying keys is a better investment. Much interesting. And there's the last 100. Whew.
So TA back in level 1, which Shatty has already pulled the bow and Triforce out of, so... But he's gonna catch up on that front pretty soon.
I mean, outside of the knowledge of level 8, we're pretty much even right now, which is pretty big knowledge, actually.
Yeah,
the problem is TA's got to pick a key door here, and he's going to be out of keys again.
Well, he got some keys from the Dodongos, but gets some couple choices.
Dodongo dwells along the river. Means he's got to be waterfall.
That could be the second quest river spots. It could be the waterfall, or it could be the hint cave next to the river, like by first quest 3. It's not a great hint because there are a lot of near the river places, but
yeah, I mean with mixed quests there's a few more, but they've checked all of them other than the ones up by the water.
And in any case, TA doesn't really care about the location level 2. So.
Maybe keys. I mean, keys are a big deal right now.
Well, that's a good point. If he wants to raid level 2 for keys, he may start checking out river spots.
He realizes he's in that room. He's been in that room, which is good for him. But again, we're just out of keys. Shatty's gonna find level 8 here pretty quick. He'll have access to that Triforce. He's gonna buy the book. Man, with the key sitting right there, that's a tough call. Especially starting with the magical sword. Man. Alright, Tia gonna slap back over to level 8. Shatty's gonna find it here pretty quick too. We're gonna be just about dead even going into this dungeon.
Yeah, for sure.
Same stuff, same amount of keys, just an extra heart for TA. It's basically the only difference. Or not.
Oh no.
Back here. I mean, this will get him some keys most likely if he takes the time to look at it. But
yeah, there's level 2 along the river. Shatty not stopping there.
finds it and just gonna head on this way, not even gonna check the, I guess those are the only 2 spots left he hadn't checked, because he didn't have the ladder. So it'll be interesting to see what the play is here for TA. Is he going to take his last Triforce piece and bail? Or is he going to spend a little bit of time looking for the ending key or some keys? Because heading into level 9 with nothing is a difficult play in and of itself, and he is going to explore. As he runs into a key block. Rough seed. And Shatty enters level 6. Gonna turn right around after an up and A and head right back on out. Or not. Or yes. Alright,
Shatty does not have that far to go before finding level 8. It really depends just what order he does these caves.
Yeah. And TA just gonna wing it, man. No keys. Level 9. Let's go. Aw, you didn't do the wrap to the wrap, man. Get it wrapped right over there.
Oh yeah, you can just turn back and triple clip over there.
That's alright. Hashtag save the phrase. Alright, shapes 9, here we go. Walk straight up, that's the strategy, right?
Yeah, this is that book of the Atlas is so comforting walking into a shapes 9 and knowing which walls might be there. It's still a lot of rooms, as you can see from the map. So.
Yes. And immediately accosted by a key door trying to walk up. This is interesting. What if if this 9 forces you to have a key? Okay, it doesn't. I was gonna say, but what if it did?
Just key blocked out of all but 5 rooms or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened. It's a
Yeah.
terrible day, but... Hey, a key! Alright! Now, Shatty's gonna go the right direction to get to the Triforce. It'll be really interesting to see what decision-making he makes on this, if he looks for any key or not.
Yeah. Now, this being random percent, we do not know whether Ganon is required or not. Patrick guard the compass. That's interesting. It's tough to kill some Patras there, because if Ganon's not required, you can walk right into Zelda's room.
And the Triforce for Shatty. What will he do? And there's a red ring. Not a bad find.
Won't turn it down. Also, it's not the silver arrow, so if Ganon is required, still going to need to find another item. But we know it's in here somewhere.
And Shatty making the same play.
Good point in chat. Zelda could be behind a key door.
I say he's making the same play. Not quite sure what he's doing, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I mean, any roads, but you can just scroll over there. Or I guess, yeah, that works too. I mean, that's probably about the same amount of time. I mean, this 9 being pretty generous. 3 keys is not bad. Shatty forgetting he has the boomstick to just blow that open. 4 keys? I mean, okay. 9 giveth and 9 taketh away. Today it's giveth. Taking this whole thing.
Thank God for the red ring. Those Wizards just rushed him.
Yeah, it makes life really easy. Alright, so Shatty taking the path that's actually going to net him some keys here first. So it'll be interesting to see if he just continues to walk straight up as we get dumped at the bottom.
Wizards are Hammer Brothers in Shatty's sprite set.
And indeed, he does get hammered. Ugh. Even with the boomstick. Well, it looks like using no keys to get in here was the good play, because there's been plenty on the ground.
Yeah, you would be tempted to stick around in level 8 and dig a while, but it doesn't. So far, it doesn't seem like that's going to be necessary.
Alright, so we're going to enter the territory of the key door up north here, which was skipped. We'll see if Shatty decides to take this or not, and it ends up being... This could be Zelda. Shatty gonna bail on the door too. Oh no, TA takes a bop.
He was on half a heart for quite a while there. Chat was mentioning that.
The sly Gipto hug. Patrick guard, look at this. So Shatty kind of retracing the same steps. Now TA takes that door north that we were talking about earlier. Oh man, a recorder block silvers and a force cannon. That would make my day.
I was gonna say, we've seen Gomas and we've seen Dig Doggers in here. There could still be a block they need to find a way around, which would be entertaining indeed.
whole bunch of nothing. Hint. The silver kill the beast lies in southwest of Skull. Well, that's helpful in a way. Shatty interestingly taking a key door down and runs into a shutter room, or rather a shoot room with shutter door. In our last hint, the kidnapped awaits in northeast of Skull, behind that key door, perhaps. In fact, that means that she cannot be in her room, unless she's north here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's not in her room.
Yeah, well, unless you could bomb up to the top row of the L column, but I think you probably could.
I mean, the only way possible, excuse me, and this key door disproves it, would be if there's a staircase at that bottom of the list.
Yeah.
Bad rush here. Is this Zelda? No. That means she has to be in that top little corner.
Under the 9 of the blank at the top, you think?
Yep, that's gotta be it.
Which will cost another key.
My God, Shatty's right there too.
they're
go north, young man.
Oh my gosh,
east.
they're in the same room. He's gonna see.
Oh my God. Oh, he's clearing it. He's gonna check it for a staircase. Is it a shutter door? It is not. Oh, this is crazy. What a race. If this is Zelda, what a race. It's not. So she's got to be under the L? Oh my goodness. Negative.
Can't bomb into there.
Negative Ghost Rider.
I'm not sure how far. I'm not sure where the dividing line between northeast and northwest is exactly.
There it is. That has to be it. What?
No.
Well, it divides it into 4 equal squares, so there's 16 squares in each. So I'm confused. I guess there's a couple of squares in the 4th row that he hasn't hit. It's got to be like 4 below the L then.
Yeah.
Interesting. Gotta take the key door. No. Yeah, it's gotta be there. Which has a key door to it. Or a key door. Oh, he's been in that room. Oh no, he dies!
Darkball saying in chat, hints deceptive. Wouldn't that be something if we saw all the hints for vanilla item locations, saw vanilla item locations confirmed for every item we picked up, but then the old men and 9 were lying for some reason?
That would be so great. That would make my day. I know that's terrible for the runners, but oh my goodness.
I mean, that's the kind of thing where you like report it to Fred as a possible bug. Like
Fred,
check if the logic actually worked on this scene.
Fred, we have a problem. I think he knows that he can go up and around, I think? I'm not sure. If she is in her room, she won't be accessible from this direction anyway, which makes it really confusing.
TA hearing the roar of the beast, by the way.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta go down and around here to check, and I don't know that you can get down and around. Oh, you can't? Okay. But you can't that way, and you can't get in that way either. I love the little loop that's right there in the middle, and it's probably the only path. And he's bailing.
Wonder where he's going.
Not sure. He's not sure. This is a little bit confusing.
I mean, he has 8 bombs. He has one key. Maybe buying a second key? I can't. Oh, he doesn't have. Maybe buying wood arrows to see if it's under. See if the Goma's the answer.
Well, I mean, there's a Dick Dogger block as well, but.
Or going to 5 to grab the recorder if he really wants to gamble.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he is buying arrows. I don't know what else it could be. I don't know how TA tracks, so maybe that's what he thinks.
Yeah, he was in fact buying arrows.
Very interesting play. Meanwhile, Shatty is just exploring still. He's able to, well, he goes down. He uses a key to go down. Gets some more key doors, unfortunately. Gonna head right. I don't know if he heads right and if he can go up.
Oh no, TA's stuck. To do this backwards clip, you have to, oh no. Yeah, he's gonna have to up out of that. You have to clip to the platform first and then clip back. Yeah, I think he tried to clip back too soon.
I mean, this could have a staircase down here, I suppose. I don't know if TA got this room to the right or not from above. I'm gonna guess that's a guess. So, I mean, unless Shatty can go north, there's not a lot of options. I don't think he can. He can't go north. So he's gonna take this staircase, which I don't think leads anywhere either. So yeah, I mean, it could be. I won't take this staircase. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of options. It's either Dig Dogger or Goma blocks. Take your pick.
Question check, could Ganon be blocking the path to Zelda? I think Ganon was too far west to for that to be the case, but I could be wrong.
Also, didn't we get a hint that said the arrows were in the southwest of Skull? I mean, they've explored the whole southwest. Oh no! Here's another room that requires a recorder to get anywhere else in the middle portion there. This is really interesting.
There's a staircase under this Goma.
Which does not have the silvers. I mean, it did say southwest of Skull, right?
Yeah, I mean, we saw several hints. I could be misremembering, so...
I'm almost positive it said southwest of Skull, and Shatty's been in every room in the southwest of Skull, and TA just cleared the Goma. So where are the silvers?
Is there a special, like, way that deceptive hints can work with vanilla item shuffles? Because they certainly weren't lying about where the items were.
And that's the red ring room. I guess Shatty has not been on the fourth column from the bottom. So there's 3 rooms that haven't been checked. And technically, it could, I suppose, be in the room but by the Dick Dogger, which is right by Zelda. So I suppose there's a couple rooms left. Recorder might be the answer here. I think recorder is required. We got the kind of troll we were looking for. Dick Dogger's playing spoiler here in level 9. I'm not seeing any other path.
He might still asking if walk-through walls are on and they haven't seen it. We know we did see a second quest push block, which is a separate flag from the walls, but
this is true. They have not been checking that. That's something even that I forget about a lot as well. But you have the second quest door. Yeah. It's pretty rare for it to pop up, but the randomizer likes to do fun things to people. Okay, so here's a Goma here that blocks this just goes right into that same room that has a dig dogger. Yeah, this just goes into the dig dogger room. Because Shatty has arrows. Okay, I didn't even pay attention. Shatty already bought arrows. So Shatty's already cleared everything that requires that. Dude, do you need a recorder?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the holes in their map. There aren't many left. It might be a recorder block.
I mean, Dig Dogger has to block the staircase that goes over by Zelda, and then the silvers have to be over by it as well. My assumption is that Dig Dogger will take a staircase that will drop you right below Zelda, and if you go west, you'll find the silvers, which would be in southwest of Skull, and then she would still be in northeast of Skull.
This nine's crazy. I'm thinking they're gonna have to go to level 5. So the question is, who makes that play first?
Well, there's this staircase here, and I don't think this was ever checked by TA. I think he jumped in here and failed. So this could also be the answer. But man, if not, which it's not, yeah, like, it's full on, go get a recorder.
Yeah, like...
Man, what a mind screw of a seed. Again, this is what we're talking about earlier, right? You start with 6 Triforces, you have a wand, a magical sword, it's broomstick with Atlas, and it doesn't matter, because it seems like the game's trolling you with making you get a recorder thing you didn't know you needed to get. And a shaped 5.
So if we're right, who's gonna make that play to level 5 first?
I don't know, man. I mean, this could be a staircase too. This could be the silvers, actually. Nope. I mean, and TA still has some rooms up at the top. But yeah, if you see, it's that one room in the northeast corner. And he's bailing. Maybe he's making it play right.
Yeah, and Redbird saying in chat, you're in the situation, you're feeling like, if I leave, I'm going to lose. But if at a certain point, you have to conclude. And TA already left once to get arrows. Now, I don't remember where level 5 was. I'm pretty sure he's seen it, though.
Yeah, it's on the coast down here.
Okay.
So TA making the move first. Shatty's thinking, and I think he's going to make it next. Or not. I mean, the other question is, have you realized that second quest staircases are on? Which they should have, because they've used some to get the bow. But if you don't recognize that, you're going to be like, well, that Dig Dogger is not blocking anything. What am I missing? Yeah, TA making the play here. The question is, wicked key block. That would be so good. Oh, it would be so terrible, but so good at the same time. Yeah, and so Shatty's realizing, I cannot get there. There are 3 rooms left.
Yeah.
Which we haven't walked into Ganon's room either.
Yeah, we've heard the roar of Ganon, though.
Yeah, so it's up there in the top. There is one room in the top L column that Shatty has not been in, and that's what he's trying to get to. And he has an open way to get there.
Wait, what?
What?
It's a Dig Dogger gazes with the wand?
Deceptive hints are on?
Oh my god!
How is that even possible? How is that possible? We hit like 7 or 8 perfect hints, and then we find the one that's trolled.
We were joking. Yeah. We were joking when we said, you know, vanilla hints, except they're deceptive in the end. Unreal.
Oh my god. What?
So all the hints that were bought outside were true. All the hints they saw on levels were true. Except until they got to level 5, and that guy's lying. Which means the old man of 9 can be lying too. Amazing.
Yeah, this is either the second stair or the recorder. And this is the second stair for T. That is amazing. Because we were just shooting some crap out that would be funny. That is unreal. That is amazing. Yeah, Shatty is trying to figure out something here. I still think the recorder is in fact the key, but holy cow, what a great find by TA to just tell us the cool things. Like Gleok does, in fact. Actually, Gleok does not lurk on Death Mountain. That is awesome.
Yeah, that was a lie too, yeah.
But all the false hints and the dungeons we're now looking at. That's amazing. Alright, so Shatty, once he clears this room, you can go west twice. That is the only room outside of the Dick Dogger block staircase stuff that's left. He bombed it, he didn't go in it. I don't think that TA went into that room either. Let's check this staircase first. I don't think TA's been through up here on this top level here either, so this could be it. Negative Ghost Rider. This could also be a staircase. Meanwhile, TA is gonna last room, and it seems like this.
Yeah, you're like, where the heck is this recorder?
There are the silvers in the northwest of Skull.
Now, if the path is through Ganon, Shatty might have just won this.
Oh my lord! I cannot believe this. This is amazing.
And yeah, the hint about the silvers being in Southwest is absolutely a lie. It was in the West. So, which means Zelda's not in the Northeast.
And she could be right above. She has to be either there or Dick Dogger block. It's one of those two. If she is north here, what a whack scene that this has been. If not, he still has to leave to get a recorder, but TA has to figure out where the arrows are. And she is not here. So you do in fact need a recorder to get to her room, unless this staircase takes him over there. Which it might. This might be it. I don't know that we've seen this one. We have. Wait, what?
Oh, this is the other side of the bat, Dick Dogger, at least.
Right! But then how do you get to her room? They've bombed all these walls.
Yeah, he didn't go down again, but I thought he'd been in that room. I could be wrong. Oh no, he had.
No. Wow.
Yeah, that recorder was that took a while, as recorder dives go.
Oh my goodness. This is a fantastic scene. Good job, Fury.
The hints really were deceptive. I can't believe it.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Because they did. They bought. I mean, TA bought 3
They bought
hints.
I think we
All
saw
of them
6
were
hints
true.
between the two of them, and they were
Shatty
all true.
bought 2 hints. They were true.
Yeah.
What do you do? Oh no, Shatty! Well, the good news is that this is going to take TA up by the silvers. The bad news is, I don't know that he thinks to look for a 5 block, double block room. This is crazy. This whole race comes down to full 100% 9. I mean, it's just because he's going to take this staircase. Well, he's going to kill this one here. And it's not going to do anything for him. And he's going to be like, wait a second. What? Wait, what? Nope, can't go that way. Is he gonna up an A? No, he's gonna go up here and check these other rooms. Because he actually has not been in the Silvers room, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what's going on. Like, Lord help me, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's looking like the reporter was a red herring. Now, if he noticed that the old man in 5 was lying, that could tell him, don't believe the old man in 9. But
okay, so the room south of this room is not the one that's south of Ganon. It's south of Ganon, and this has gotta be the stair. It's not. They've been in every room, right? What?
They are now commiserating in the IRC. SpeedGaming being a family channel, I can't read everything out loud that they're saying in the IRC, but both runners are quite frustrated with this level 9.
Oh my god, neither one took this spiral. And it's open! Are you effing kidding me? Because that wasn't a shutter door. It was free the whole time!
Alright, and get your GGs in chat for Shatty finishing with an official SRL time of 59:19, and TA finishing with a dot quit. He forfeited. It's like, I don't understand. Yeah, so it was a staircase next again and to get to her. But
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing.
TA saying GG gotta run. See if Shatty wants to talk to us about this seed.
Hey, what's up, Shatty?
Hey, what's going on?
What a 9, man.
That was something. We hit them all, baby.
So at what point did you figure out that all the old men in 9 were lying?
When I saw the silvers.
Yeah. Okay, we figured it out when TA concluded he must need to kill those dig doggers, went back to level 5 and saw an old man that said dig dogger gazes with the wand. And every other hint we'd seen before that had been, the vanilla item shuffle true hints.
I was really confused because, I was trying to get to those rooms, but I was looking for Patra, and I was like, where is Patra? Like, how am I missing Patra? Because there was a hint that Patra was guarding the compass, and I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah,
but then when I saw silvers, I was very confused.
It wasn't even in the enemy set.
It still could be true. It could have been the room to the right or to the left after you dropped out of that staircase. That is the only room and the whole dungeon that we didn't see. And I think you all probably cleared every other room in the entire.
But we saw dig doggers and Goombas. Can there be all 3 of those bosses in the same set? I'm not sure.
If shuffled bosses is on and extra bosses, I'm sure.
Shuffled plus extra, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. What an and Ganon wasn't required either, so it's like
no, of course not.
It's like all that work because TA left, went and got arrows, went back in, did a whole bunch of stuff, left, went and got recorder because we're like it has to be that dig dogger staircase, right? And then you find that one and you read north of Ganon and you pop out there and we're like, wait a second, what happened?
It was like right next to Ganon too. Like that should have been such a quick 9.
Yeah, man, amazing. Well, congratulations on your win. TA, a really tough opponent, and this seed just playing troll to both of you.
Yeah,
it was an interesting one. Right, because the Triforce and 8 was ladder blocked, so
yes.
I was glad I grabbed that. I had 5 circled, I was ready to go back there at any second.
Yeah, TA actually found the Triforce before going back to 4 and getting the ladder, and was running around looking for keys for a long time because because based on the path he took, he was always at 0 keys and needed to go into 7 to grab more keys and stuff like that. So.
I think they were all in 9.
Yeah,
I think I walked into 9 with 0 and I had 4 within 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's certainly true. So, let's see. What do we got on the schedule? Antlers and Dr. J PhD, they started about a half hour after. Might still be going. And then tomorrow we got Fury SK and Captain Green at 4:30 in the afternoon, and then several more matches in the evening. So, man, this was a fun one though. I'm sure if you watch this race, you're gonna want to see what happens in game 2 because wow.
Yeah, for sure. It was a really fun race to cast. Be sure to watch it back. It was a good one, and it really came down to the wire, and it kept us guessing all the way to the end, which is always what we want to see. So, again, congratulations, and we'll see you guys on your next.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Well, thanks to Zos19 in the background for doing our tracking. Thanks to SpeedGaming for the restream. Thanks to my co-commentator, Adiginos. Any last words, HN?
Just be sure to go catch the other race. I think it's over on Randomizer. I'm not sure where SpeedGaming is going to be hosting, but if you want to catch more Zelda Randomizer, that's where you should head. Y'all have.
Yeah, it's going on Randomania right now, so I'll go check that out. I would advise if you enjoyed this. I mean, clearly you enjoyed Zelda 1 Randomizer, so why wouldn't you? So, but I think for at least as far as SpeedGaming Zelda 1 Randomizer, I think we're ready to say goodnight. So thanks everyone, and GG's.